You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Joe.
Weezy, our producers in the show, is in the building. Whatever you are, Weezy's in the building.
Hey, what's going on? You want to try that again?
Yeah, I tried again. Weezy's in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What's going on? What's cracking, y'all?
How you doing, young?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Pretty good.
Jeff,
What's up, bro?
how you doing, man?
Yeah, camera's always on.
You better know it, man. How your sinuses doing?
It's been a rough week, baby.
Yeah, it's been rough, but
Fighting through it.
I'm fighting. I'm fighting a good fight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be raining.
Jeff, we got an 80. It's an 80-degree day in Nashville next
In
week.
February. That's crazy.
It's gonna be tough for us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Weezy, what we got up on the show today, young fella?
Today we are recapping the 2018 All-Star Weekend, FSP style,
It's
bro.
always FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Yeah, cameraman. So last week they got me right. They said that we had what we had Simply Lemonade.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I said it's time for Natalie's.
Uh-huh.
So get what?
Shit.
So get what? It's time for Natalie's.
Oh,
It's time for Natalie's. You want one, cameraman? There you go.
all right.
Right.
Natalie.
The Lemonade Challenge continues.
Hey, that'd be good. Simply was fine now.
Simply set the bar.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's a court. He
Uh,
got a prank.
no, you crazy. They ain't had a big jump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had to, so about two. Hell is you talking about? Okay.
Good. I'm
Okay.
budget
But
good
yeah,
right
they
here.
just didn't have any.
Oh,
Fight. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Pouring you first.
You know, so like
You know what I'm
Kanye
saying?
West.
Tell me when to stop.
We good.
Okay. All right. Let's pour it up,
Yeah,
man.
do your thing. Do your thing. That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Okay. Hold on. Let me give me a little bit.
Now,
Hey, okay. You good? Yeah. You want me to- I throw it to
he
you.
can sign like.
There you go. You can drink the rest of it.
Let's see what we're talking
Let's
about.
see. Hold on now. This is
Yeah.
Natalie's homegrown.
You gotta sell it.
You know what I'm saying? $6 a bottle.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Cha-ching.
Let's get to it. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let's see.
That's a good damn.
Hey,
lemonade.
talk to me.
That's a good.
Talk to me.
That's a pretty good lemonade right there.
That might be simplest.
It might be simpler than another bottle.
Yeah, that show tastes a little funny in the light. No, you hear me?
Trying to tell you.
No, but that ain't simply though. Simply killing this.
No, you is crazy.
This is good though.
This is good.
Good quality
This is good
lemonade.
quality.
It's good. And listen now. Hold on.
I might put. Yeah, this.
Pull that up.
Let me tell you something. See, Simply's got all that other shit. This shit got 3 ingredients: water, fresh lemons, Florida pure cane sugar. That's it. That's it. Okay.
It's good.
It's
though.
good though, huh?
It's
Talk
good.
to me. Okay.
good
Okay.
I don't know if it's better than- but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Their price tag
Hey,
might
that's,
scale you down a little bit.
see, Simply is 2 for. You
$2
get 3 for 5 on a good
On a
day.
good day, good
For
cross
sure.
run.
Talk to me though.
That's good.
Natalie's good.
Lemonade.
Okay, for sure. Best of the week. Weez. What's your best of the week?
Oh, my best of the week is, man, LeBron James' company is bringing back House Party.
Forgot about that. That's a good one,
House
Weezy.
Party.
That's your best.
That's my best of the week, man. They part about LeBron James.
They can mess that up though.
They can mess that up.
They can, but I'm excited to see it.
Who plays? Who's Ken play in this year's? This
Hey,
generation's Ken
We
play?
need a house party.
We-
with me.
We can't do Ken and Kel. Like we
We need a house party, man. We got
Yeah.
too many purges going on right here. We need a house party, man.
What about you, Jeff? What's your best of the week, man? Please.
Wow. Nah, man. Shout out the title.
Title for sure.
The Nipsey Hussle concert
Mm-hmm.
was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, for
New
sure.
Nipsey Hussle
Check me out.
did not let me down.
All money in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Nipsey Hussle, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Really
like-
good album.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
I love it. You
Didn't
know what I'm saying?
disappoint.
It's better than Kendrick's Damn.
Talk to me.
You hear me?
Talk to me.
Hey, now I'm telling you.
Man made a statement.
He made a statement. It's a really good album, and you can tell it's been years, and we're waiting on Victory
Let's
Lap.
be real. Yeah.
It was worth the wait.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Definitely happy with it.
For sure. My best of the week, man. Kobe and Shaq sat down on TNT.
That was a good interview.
I knew it that Kobe Bryant was a different person. He solidified it.
Most definitely.
He's a for real sociopath.
For real though.
No, for real. Like, he's a real savage. Nobody's wired like that dude.
Nah. Nothing matters but basketball.
Nothing matters.
Nothing.
The way he said he set up Reggie Miller, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, no, that was tough.
Yeah.
Most definitely. What about your worst of the week, Weezy?
On Wrestling Week's Fox News, man.
Fox News. Yeah, we're
That's
gonna
all
talk
I'm
about
saying.
that. Yeah,
That's
most
my
definitely.
word. They hurt me.
Yeah, Fox News. Hey, listen, you put your money.
I'm done with them.
You done with them.
Oh, yeah.
Should have never started with them.
about that stuff.
I never watched it.
Yeah.
I ain't. My kids ain't watching it now.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. My worst of the week, man, is dude. And Jeff, I know you were a participant in All-Star Weekend this weekend. It's the same damn commercials the whole week. They should have brought some more sponsorship. It was the Mountain Dew Ice.
Yeah.
With the Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
And then it was State Farm
Most definitely.
with Chris Paul singing the NSYNC song.
And
Maybe
then-
NSYNC,
yeah.
Backstreet Boys, whatever that is. Come on, man.
That was it.
That's
That
the
was
whole weekend.
It's like people blew their budget on the Super Bowl
yeah.
and just don't have any more commercials.
What the hell?
It
Where
was
the
rough.
money
man.
at?
It was rough.
What's your worst of the week, Jeff?
Rumor has it
Uh-oh.
Floyd Mayweather is looking to make his UFC MMA debut against former WWE champ CM Punk. Yeah,
I hope
it's bad. Now, mind you,
It's debut now.
Floyd versus CM Punk makes more sense
Yeah.
than Floyd versus Conor McGregor because CM Punk is trash.
Right.
In the UFC, he got annihilated in 30 seconds in his first fight.
Yeah.
But don't do it, Floyd.
Don't do it, Floyd.
Just don't. It's just bad.
You gotta get your feet wet. You gotta get your feet wet.
I didn't want CM Punk to do it.
Right.
He showed he should have done it. 30 seconds got him up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Floyd.
Yeah.
He make it difficult for people, man.
I ain't nothing.
Chasing that back. I don't know.
You know what?
How much did he get out of it?
I think he's attention star. I think
Nobody's talking about it.
nobody's talking about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. That's that.
Yeah. Just make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just search for Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, after you do that, then make sure you check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. They are back this week with the biggest free agent signing episode. It's a dope episode.
Really good episode, man. Shout out to the guys that own the TV Hip Hop Podcast. Can you imagine when Drake becomes an unrestricted free agent?
What about the video, man?
Okay, before we talk about that, to answer your question, does he sign with anybody?
He gonna sign with
Now,
somebody.
other than Apple? Like, you know he's signing with Apple.
Yeah, for sure.
But other than Apple, like, can't sign
He's
with him.
in partnership. Yeah.
He's too powerful, too big to sign with anybody.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, because I've been saying Drake will be a free agent after every album. He dropped, 6 albums with the barcode.
Right?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I don't know what's going on.
That's going to be crazy. But, yeah, that was a good show with the guys. The Ladies Room podcast, man. Check out Rizzo and Anne-Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. You can catch up on past episodes and follow the Ladies Room podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies, man. To answer your question about Drake's video, that should have been my best of the week.
Yeah.
Great
video,
dog.
Got people in tears.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Did you feel the way watching it?
I was fresh out the Nipsey.
Oh, okay.
So I was feeling
you was up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Fresh for Dummies, man. Me and my dog Animal Brown, self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. You can catch our latest episode, which is the February extravaganza release. It's up right now. Follow show IG page at Fresh for Dummies and simply search Fresh for Dummies on all of your social media handles. Did you get lucky?
No, I struck out on everything. OBOs,
Yeah.
semen threes, white threes. I didn't get anything.
You didn't get anything.
Anything.
Jeff, though, this is the thing
I
about
didn't
you.
get anything.
You didn't really try.
I tried for OBOs.
You didn't. That don't really count.
I tried for OBOs.
That was a draw. I'm talking about putting in some sweat. You didn't sweat.
Nah, I didn't sweat.
You didn't sweat.
I gave
Hell
it
no.
a good
You
college
gave it a
try.
college try. Most definitely. You didn't put in no work. Weez, did you get lucky?
Yeah, I struck gold.
You struck.
Struck
That's
gold.
what you
Talk
do.
to me.
That's what
Struck
you do.
gold.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, for sure.
All of them?
Spin a little bit.
What
For
you
sure.
get? We talked to me. What you get?
OPOs.
Yeah.
Threes.
The black OBO three?
Yeah.
Black
Spin a little
OBO?
something.
CB threes.
Yeah.
Struck gold.
That's what you
Struck
do.
gold, me, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't think. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think about the black threes until the morning it came
Fine.
I got to, Jeff. I ain't get it. I ain't get a damn thing.
out.
I didn't buy a damn thing this weekend. Year.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah, no, I got a little lucky.
Yeah, he struck
Humble
gold.
brag. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do too much.
We gonna save it for the show.
You can say
Nah,
for
he
sure.
struck
I struck a little. I mean, shit.
He struck gold.
I did get them why nots though. You can read up on your favorite FSP co-host.
Now I do what I want.
Hey, Say it again, Weezy. Say it again, Weezy.
Now I do it all.
Yes. Now you can read up on your favorite FSP co-hosts. Purchase your FSP merchandise and catch up on past episodes from the other shows we just mentioned. How do you do that, you ask? Simply search realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. OMG!
Yeah. Shout out to the
Air horns.
Yeah. Now, Jeff,
What's up?
you got Tinker Wrestling Center.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear.
I got the why nots too.
You for real copy why not?
For real.
The white
White
bag?
black.
Don't get trash.
Anyway.
What the hell are you gonna do with those? You finna get back who?
We got the game this summer.
You do. You're right.
Anyway, 10 good wrestling segments.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so after WrestleMania this year, the WWE plans to end their brand exclusive pay-per-views each month. So if you know what those are, Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown have their own pay-per-views every month.
Okay.
Alternating months. So now they're getting rid of that idea because
Thank God.
it's hard to keep up with. So instead of that, each month is going to be, instead of brand exclusive pay-per-views, they both come together. The pay-per-views now going forward.
That's dope.
Making less content, but
Yeah.
and they're doing a lot of cost cutting in the WWE right now.
See, because you know they got to pay for that NFL. I mean,
the
football.
XFL stuff.
Yeah.
And they got to pay for Ronda Rousey's contract.
For sure.
You know, it's getting rough up there.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Shout out to the WWE.
There you go.
WWE
Most
was
definitely.
St. James Manziel.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, it's XFL. I'm sorry.
To the XFL. I thought he looked like he could be a wrestler too.
Well, speaking of that, I was going to
He's
mention this too. They're trying to persuade Gronk to retire.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
He could be a
like
wrestler.
really going hard and Gronk to retire.
John Manziel 5'10",
That's going to be rough.
and he wears a size 15 shoe. That's
That's
stupid.
difficult.
That's
That's
stupid.
difficult to
Yeah.
do.
Good to be a wrestler for sure.
Yeah.
Question of the week, fellas.
Uh-oh.
A $250,000 salary is on the line.
Oh, boy.
First thing is to live in a treehouse with no heat or air conditioning.
What?
For real. Working treehouse, just no AC.
Okay.
That's
No,
outside and shit, dog.
No, I'm just
Come on,
saying.
man.
Okay, I'm just saying. It's
250 bands, though.
250 bands.
How long?
You
It's
know,
4 years.
you know how
365
cold
days.
it was 2 weeks ago? Talk about
Living in a
outside.
treehouse.
Okay.
You can put, but they got electricity. So you can put a heater in.
Okay. I thought you said no electricity.
You said no heater.
No heat or AC.
Oh, but I got electricity.
You got electricity.
Okay.
You can shit.
I'll make it work.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
It's tough. It's a
rough.
treehouse though.
Difficult.
So in turn, you might get a little water in there. You might shock yourself. Anyway, moving on. Live off McDonald's for all 3 meals.
You might not make it, though.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Train and run a full marathon, 26 miles for the 4 years. So you're training for that, and the culmination of the year, and for you to get that $250,000, is to complete a full marathon, 26 miles. Run, not a walk, but a run.
Yeah.
All right. And last but not least, work as a pedicure technician for 6 hours a day. What are you doing?
Who thought of that?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's a
tough.
wide spectrum.
It's a wide spectrum of stuff, man. Yeah.
I'm running a marathon.
Yeah.
You're running a marathon.
I got
You
a
have
whole-
to successfully complete it, though.
Yeah, if I could, how long I need to train for it?
I got a whole year.
Yeah, you train for it for the year. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
no.
I can finish that.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you don't do it, you get nothing, and you
Even-
train for a
Even
year.
if I pull a handy.
You have to complete the because you train for a damn year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but in turn, to cross that finish line, you get your salary. But if you don't, you get zilch if you don't complete it.
That's banking on yourself.
You putting it. What if you get injured in between that? It's a lot on the line.
6 hours for pedicure, though?
Yeah, I mean that's what you do. That's your job.
Is it the
Pedicure
pedicure or the
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
Because you
gonna
gonna be in the
McDonald's?
treehouse.
treehouse gets it get ugly.
You
up
get
there.
ugly in the treehouse.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if you got a wife or something nice.
Right.
You
Some
can't take
salt.
You can't take her to the treehouse.
I ain't worried about no wild. I'm worried about snakes and spiders and
Yeah,
shit.
that's true too.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I don't know what I would do.
She ain't coming to that treehouse.
I might be in the bed.
She ain't coming to that
Hot
tree.
dog.
She ain't coming at you.
I know,
It
well,
had to be a spring day. It had to be a spring
You had
day.
to sell it as a date.
Hell
You go to the
yeah.
treehouse.
Hell yeah.
How you sleeping? You still back on
Man, coming across the damn. I don't know what I would do. I really don't know what I would do.
That's a
You're
bird. That's a
You gonna
damn
marathon,
bat.
you better
I
know
need
yourself.
that though. I need it.
Yeah.
I need to do it.
What you gonna do?
I really don't know.
You have to say something.
Shit,
We're gonna
man.
sponsor Weezy to run a marathon next year.
Man, reason be you'll be a fool. You'll be a damn fool.
Why would you be a fool?
Weezy.
No, don't wheezy me. Why would you be a
Don't
fool?
Weezy me.
I'm just saying. Why would you?
Don't Weezy
Bro.
him.
You think? Listen.
Don't Weezy him.
Don't.
You think you can train and run a full marathon?
Let's do it, Weezy.
How come I couldn't?
Let's do it, Weezy.
The country music marathon, you can run a full 26.
You give me a good trainer. Let me get my mind mentally prepared. I can do any damn thing.
Sure. I can dig that. I can dig that. What I would do. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm way more athletic than you. That's not true. I'm way more athletic than you.
That's not true.
Yeah, for real.
Crazy.
I really don't know what I would do. McDonald's is last.
You
Though.
have
I gotta pick one.
Can't be McDonald's.
I guess I'd do the marathon. Yeah.
You want to finish it, right?
Oof, it'd be tough.
Pedicure though?
I can do that.
Nah.
Nah.
I
Don't try
have
to
Martin flashbacks.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, Myra. You got to work to get the Myra feet.
Nah,
for sure. Now, to this some questions.
For that job,
No, for real.
Yeah.
That ass.
Yeah.
You have to be a special person to do that. For real. Now, tweet some questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell the people that can actually run a full marathon.
I can do it.
Yeah, what about a half marathon?
I do that.
I can do that now.
I bet you can right now.
I do a 5K. I did a 5K.
You don't even run your workout, dog. You don't even run.
I do cardio.
I do cardio.
No, he don't.
He ain't work. When last time he worked out with me, dog?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. He don't even run, though.
Nah, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't do any cardio. But I work out other days, my man. I don't do any cardio. This is the thing.
No, cardio
If I
either.
do cardio, Jeff,
Okay.
I walk around this bitch looking like Chris Rock. You understand?
Okay.
So it's because my metabolism
you burn
burning
You
through
don't do
it.
no cardio.
That's what I'm trying to say. He don't do no weights.
Huh?
He don't want to touch no weights.
Yeah,
Because the next day he'd be like, hurting. That shit hurt, man. But more than important,
Push-ups.
yeah, the revolution will be podcast.
Yeah,
better know
What's that? Before we get started with the first half week, you got a poll question for the people.
Yes, sir.
Let the people hear it.
This week's poll question is, which player is the most underrated slam dunk champion? Jason Richardson from 2003, Harold Miner, 1995, Isaiah Ryder, 1994, John Wall, 2014.
Now Jason Richardson almost fell short by I think Fred Jones beat him, so he didn't get the three-peat.
Yeah.
But Jason Richardson is a beast, man. Slam dunk contest.
That's one of the best things I've ever seen.
Not for sure.
Off the glass.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever done it since?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
People have done it.
He revolutionized. He came about when the time when the dunk contest was down.
For
It
sure.
was very down.
He put the fire to it.
Yeah.
Isaiah Ryder did some dunks we had never seen.
At that time.
Invented some dunks.
Yeah, definitely at that time.
Harold Miner, crazy, bouncy. John Wall doesn't get a talk. He doesn't get talked about a lot.
That was a bad contest.
It's a bad contest. That's what but he killed that.
How about Steve Francis?
Steve Francis lean. That's what I'm trying to say. Steve
He
Francis.
didn't win though, Jay.
He did not win.
Was he leaning though?
But he was going against Vince Carter.
Yeah.
And Tracy McGrady
Yeah,
that year.
It was somebody. That was a hell.
That was a hell of a dunk contest.
What's Steve Francis at right now?
Steve Francis. I got it.
Oh no!
I was about to say something about the way.
Nah, don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to shout out the franchise, the original franchise.
Steve.
Jeff, you was the second franchise.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me.
You know what I mean? Yeah, back in my good old days.
Y'all ready to get started first half?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, man, hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week before we get started. I'm J Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy.
Weezy, where can they find you at on all social medias? We'll start off with your Instagram.
I'm FSP_Weezy on IG.
Yeah, where you at on Twitter, my man?
I think I'm FSP Weezy on Twitter.
That's not true.
What am I on Twitter?
I never tell you.
Nah.
I will never tell you
I've been
that.
taking a break from Twitter. I
No,
took a break.
you damn lie. You tweeted 2 days ago.
What I tweet?
It was something about LeBron.
Sure, yeah. And speaking of being sick, he called me, right?
Okay.
Monday.
Uh-huh.
Man, Jay, shit, man. I'm sick, man. Shit, I'm finna get, I think I got the flu, dog.
God
Dang, man.
Hey.
I'm telling you, I'm finna get under these covers, man. Finna sweat it out. The next day, hey, man, I'm still sick, man. Shit, man. I think I got strep throat, man.
Goodness.
I didn't know what it was. I called Coach Lock out too. Coach Lock called me. He had the flu. He called me, and I got sick I think he got me sick through the phone.
You got the sick.
You got to quit that. I got the sick. That's hilarious, dude.
I think I got sick through the phone.
Yeah, you did.
I called Coach Lock, cuss him out.
Yeah, for sure.
real.
Yeah, most definitely.
One time for Coach Lock.
Yeah, one time for Coach Lock, man.
Coach Lock.
Yeah, nah. Let's start the first half, man, with the NBA. You want to give out your Twitter handle, Jeff?
Jay Easley 84
Yeah.
across all social media platforms.
Is it everything unlocked?
No. No. It's out there, though.
You guys gotta unlock it. Man.
Nah. Nah. Not
Your Instagram, man.
my personal page.
I Yeah, my IG is on go.
You don't know what your
have
Twitter
a clue.
is, bro.
You don't know what your Twitter is. Tweet every day.
No,
Don't
no.
know
I'm on Twitter every day.
for sure. Anyway, can we start talking about the first half?
Yeah.
It's the Fox News, man.
Oh my
Fuck Fox News.
All right.
I'm not going with
Laura Ingraham
Laura Ingram.
told LeBron James shut up and dribble as the three-time NBA champion criticized Donald Trump in a video earlier in the week with Kerry Champion and Kevin Durant. Now, Ingram accused James of attempting to leave high school early to join the NBA. James responded in no certain terms Saturday at All-Star Weekend practice. He said, and I quote, "She did the best thing to help me create more awareness, so I appreciate her for giving me even more awareness." Fair or foul for Fox News to allow people to get on TV and talk like this?
Let's be honest.
Yep.
In her defense, and that's gonna sound weird coming from me.
Woo!
She's done this type of stuff before.
That's her shtick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's done to actors, shut up and act.
Okay.
To other people, shut up and I read this quote. I read her response, and I've looked up some of her videos. She said stuff like this before, but it always comes.
Does that make it right though? Okay. For sure.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
She's just it's what Fox News does.
Okay.
Because if you're not someone who believes that crap they spew,
Mm-hmm.
you're never going to turn on it.
Right.
So they have to say stuff like this to get you to tune in. Because I mean, really, who wants to listen to that every day? Like if you ever watch Fox News, like I watch it at the gym sometimes just for a good laugh.
Right.
The spin they put on stuff is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's spinning.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't like how she started with they. Who the hell is they? You know, like I don't like how she kicked it off. She kicked it off with they. I hate when they talk. What the hell are you talking about?
Who's that?
Who the hell's
Show
they?
me the ass calendar.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to say, show me damn whoop days ass.
Yeah, for sure. Laura's tripping, man. And it's just one of those things, man. You know, even LeBron talked about it in the actual thing with Kerry Champion.
Yeah. That's a dope concept.
It is for sure.
With Kerry Champion.
Yeah, no, with her, with her driving around, he said, shit, I'm got all this money, but people still write nigga
Right.
on with the ER on my gate. So all I had to do was just make the gate higher, So it's just one of those things, man. Rich as you get, you still get caught up in stuff like this. We'll talk about it a little bit more as well during halftime. Coach Brown dedicated his halftime to it. So.
That's why I didn't want to go too far.
Yeah,
I would just go out there.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah. All right. So let's keep it in the NBA. Now that the dust has finally settled from the trade deadline, more stories are starting to surface. Reportedly, now former Cavs and Coach Lock guy, Dwayne Wade, was doing more harm than good in the Cleveland locker room.
Mm.
Right. The future Hall of Famer was said to have challenged Coach Tyrone Lue in practice about why forward Kevin Love, was able to leave a game against the Thunder and not practice the next day. The Cavs have looked like world beaters since getting rid of Dwayne Wade and the other headache Isaiah Thomas.
Right.
Mm-hmm. How smart does player, coach, and GM LeBron James look right now?
They tried to blame my boy IT for all that. That's what they tried to blame. But it was really Dwayne Wade. It was really Dwayne Wade. I mean, I'm sure now, listen, IT came in there talking like he had been in the locker room for 2 years. I get that.
Yeah.
He was wrong for that.
Yeah.
But in turn to D-Wade was mad the day that he started to have to come off the bench. The day that he was told, hey, you got to come off the bench to help this team, he had been a nuisance ever since in those 46 games that he played. But it's all LeBron James' fault. Because they didn't need a two-guard, y'all. They had Iman Shumpert. They had J.R. Smith.
But they signed
They had Derrick Rose.
They have to sign.
They do anything that LeBron James asked them to do.
That's why I said, how smart does coach and GM LeBron James look right now?
It imploded in his face because he was saying all the time, hey, shit, the bench is doing well. It's the starters that are having a problem. Yeah.
So they'll sign me if LeBron James say something.
If that was, listen, you see the two people he didn't get rid of.
Sean. I mean, J.R. and Tristan.
Both signed the clutch.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Those his guys.
Let's be honest. Those two are the worst contracts in the NBA.
Terrible, but I'm trying to tell you, they could have got rid of him.
I don't think he had to be a fool to take on that Tristan Thompson deal.
Today, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you.
He looked good a couple years ago.
Well, he got the deal.
He
He's
got
like
the deal
trash
2 years
since
ago.
then.
Yeah.
Trash.
I'm telling you, JR and Tristan, for better or worse,
We got a
our
squad
clutch
now.
guy, we got a squad now. And my boy, too, I'm hot at JR.
They hooping now. They hooping right now.
It's
look
2
good.
games.
They look good.
They look solid.
It's 2 games.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying they hooping right now.
They look good.
How IT look?
He's only played in 2 games. He's only played
I'm
in
just
2
telling you.
games. He averages 17 points in those 2 games.
Yeah, with the ball. He do a lot of that. Ball.
He can hoop.
I'm just
Run up on our team. Wasn't nobody saying none of that shit last year. when
I'm
he had
just
that
telling you.
29.
That's true.
He over there in the
Because
corner.
then nobody want any smoke.
Because here's the thing, though. He had a team around him.
Yeah.
He had the AI Sixers.
Yeah.
This is what happened when AI went to the Pistons. When AI went to... Seriously, we're watching it. I'm
He was
telling you.
done by then.
You're gonna
He was done. He was done.
But his IT done. AI still average 22.
Nah, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Is it-
IT is hurt.
I know. AI was hurt.
Hey, I was done.
AI was hurt.
I was done.
AI never recovered from those...
You know what's gonna be great out of this whole situation with IT?
What's that?
His documentary's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
can't wait for chapter 8 to come out.
Oh,
I can't wait for chapter 8 to come out.
That's gonna be great.
Let's move on to another player that should have retired 2 years early. ESPN and Fox had Peyton Manning atop their list to be their primetime game analyst. Now, Manning has been approached multiple times to become a TV analyst since he retired, but he was very reluctant to do so. Multiple TV officials have spoken and said that ESPN and both Fox are his main, well, the only competition that can actually sign him. But he's not fully ruled out TV in the interim. ESPN said they're willing to, quote, back up the truck for signing Manning and willing to make a splash to replace John Gruden. Is this a good deal for ESPN or Fox?
I think it's a great thing.
Yeah.
I mean...
If he does, I would do ESPN before I do Fox. Prime time every Monday night.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do Fox.
The thing is, these two things work in his favor. Gruden leaving and the success of Romo.
That's it.
Yeah, those two things,
100%.
we got to get them now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cold.
Almost cold. But Peyton Manning is just as brilliant, like mentally, when it comes between
Calling
X's
the
and
plays
O's.
out.
Oh, yeah.
Peyton might make you feel dumb watching.
Oh, yeah,
At
for
least
sure.
with Romo, he kind of mixes
Yeah.
up his words a
Yeah,
little
no,
bit.
for sure.
He gets excited because
Yeah.
he knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Peyton calling the play before they come out the huddle.
Oh, for sure. He already know. But, Manning's ultimate goal is to be like John Elway.
Yeah.
To be a GM or some ownership stake in the team.
Yeah.
So I would think that would be his first order of business to get that done. But if they're offering $10 million,
You got to take that.
you gotta go for this 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And he probably gets to pick his own co-anchor.
And by the time the Titans tank, he'll get that job.
And he'll get,
He ain't coaching my boys.
Yeah.
I ain't not coaching. He'll be John Elway.
Yeah, it'd be John Elway. Y'all don't have a quarterback.
There we go. He'll be fine. But you know who else would be good for that job if Peyton doesn't get it?
Who's that?
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss to be on Monday Night Football. I think he's good where he's at. I think he's good, right? And he's really good at
I
that.
like Randy Moss.
I don't need him on Monday Night Football.
I don't need that country accent.
And it ain't got nothing to do with his accent. I just don't need Randy Moss doing
Why not?
John Gruden's job. I just would rather not.
You the worst type, yo.
No, for real, but I love him on ESPN.
Alright.
Here we go. Let's move
Let's
on,
move-
man. My
Definitely let's move
goodness.
on. All right. Former number 1 NBA pick Greg Oden will take part in this season's draft combine for the Big 3 Basketball League. The 30-year-old Oden will look to prove his knees are finally healthy enough to play professional basketball again. The Big 3 will be entering its second season this summer. We all pulling for Greg, right? Paul.
Got to.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I mean, half-court basketball might be the best thing for him.
Right.
But they say the Big 3 is super intense.
Yes.
So in turn, I'm sure Greg Oden's made of glass. Let's keep it a buck. So one good hard foul, one good push to the left. But playing half court, I think would suit his game.
Oh,
He
yeah.
has to actually be, in shape. He was an Ohio State student.
Why you don't go overseas?
He can't play anymore.
He played overseas last year.
Yeah.
He didn't play
That was in-
overseas.
That was in 2016. Yeah, he played in China.
He played 4 seasons.
No. Dude, he only played in 105 games throughout his whole NBA career. Yeah.
NBA, excuse me.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. Go play in the Big 3.
I'm happy for him, though.
Big
But-
3.
Go ahead. Go Big
The
3.
Big 3 has added a lot this year. They had the Big Baby, and it's going to be a lot more contested, a lot more, like you said,
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like,
You think they got room for Phelps?
Who was that?
Markel Fultz?
in the
He
Big 3.
trying.
Really?
He trying.
Already?
It's all
Paying people their money back, boy.
Yeah. Nah.
Real.
Yeah, he trying to play more.
You are a terrible human being
Yeah.
today, Wiz.
I'm just telling you, man. That ain't. I'm hot at him.
Can you imagine like your body failing you like the way that Greg Oden's body failed him? I hate that for him.
Niggas bust up.
Portland. They got it twice. They had it twice.
Maybe
Boy.
Anthony Bennett.
They had some-
Nah.
Anthony Bennett, dog.
He's the one overall.
See, but see,
Yeah.
but see, everybody remembers that night when they
Yeah.
took Anthony Bennett number
But
1.
like what?
Exactly.
Everybody was like, what?
So there was no expectation. I mean,
Yeah,
the expectation of being the number one pick.
For
yes.
sure.
But nobody was like, he got to save the team.
Yeah, he wasn't the savior.
You know
Greg Oden was the savior. He got picked before
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It made sense. Like it made sense not to pick Jordan.
Right.
They picked Sam Boyd. They already had Clyde Drexler.
Right.
You don't pick Kevin Durant. You already got Brandon Roy.
Yeah. That was tough.
Yeah.
I hope he kills, man.
I
Get
know
MVP.
Man, please.
For sure. Let's move on to baseball's El Chapo. Allegedly.
Oh, boy.
That was tough.
I'm glad you got this.
Right. Former All-Star pitcher Esteban Loaiza, who earned more than $43 million over 14 seasons, denied allegations Wednesday that he's a cocaine dealer. Loaiza has been behind bars since he was arrested Friday on suspicion of drug smuggling after San Diego County Sheriff's officers pulled over the Mercedes-Benz he was driving for a traffic violation and found a sophisticated compartment used to hide contraband at the back of the vehicle.
All I know is yo.
Now, Loaiza, who's 46 years old, was charged with possession and transportation for sale of more than 10 kilograms, 22 pounds of cocaine, a cocaine base or heroin, and using a false compartment to smuggle drugs.
Come on, man.
Yep, and it was even worse because, of course, you can't have 10 kilograms that's within 1,000 feet, 305 meters of an elementary school. He could face up to 20 years and 8 months in prison if convicted.
What do sound bring him up? What do sound bring me? That man.
He had the stash spot in the bins, though.
In the bins. Now, the weird thing about Loaiza, his wife filed for divorce.
Oh, man.
He trying to go back and get it. He trying to his wife out divorce. He died.
And then
I think I know what you said.
Yeah. 6 months later, she died in a plane crash. So they're saying that Esteban Loaiza is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Some people saying that he had something to do with his wife dying in that plane crash.
You know what, dog?
Let's just
move
move
on.
on.
Let's just move on, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, because that got dark quick. On Monday.
Yep.
My guy.
Your guy.
Yeah.
This is definitely your guy.
Definitely my guy.
Okay.
I don't know about after this, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, my guy, LeVar Ball, was quoted saying, if the Los Angeles Lakers do not sign his 2 remaining sons, good gracious, his son Lonzo will not re-sign with the team in 2 years.
Okay.
He's serious, too.
So, I got 2 questions for FSP.
Please.
Has he finally lost his mind, number one?
Well, real quick, his mind was already lost 6 months ago when we first saw him. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. And where does Lonzo sign in 2 years?
Overseas. Where's brother?
Lithuania. Yeah.
He'll get a bag over there.
This is the thing about Lonzo Ball. His biggest problem is his father. And in turn, as far as him, maturing and becoming the NBA player that everybody thought, his father is going to be his biggest adversary, for sure. So this is stupid. It's making Lonzo's job extremely hard every time that he gets out there. He's injured now. I just hate that for him, man, because he's a good kid.
You know what I think this is doing? And I think this may be like the long con, as they say.
Okay.
Is that he's looking to turn that professional league in Lithuania into his. So if he brings his son, if he makes this statement saying, if y'all don't sign my 2 sons, I'm taking, he's not going to sign back.
Okay.
And he brings his son, who's an NBA star, over there.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
What happened to
You see
the
what I'm
league
saying?
that he was making anyway?
Well, that may be what I'm talking about. That may be,
that may be
it.
in Lithuania.
Right, because he's actually going on, he's coaching now.
Yeah.
He's putting big ball of bread everywhere in
Yeah,
when they play. So you think about it, this may be a long, calm movie saying, look, if I need star power,
yeah,
I can bring my son.
He did con us, though. He's a con artist, so that makes sense. Because he conned us into getting Lonzo drafted 2nd overall? 3rd overall? Yeah, so he got us there.
He was getting there regardless.
If Lonzo Ball didn't have that battery behind his back, which is his father, LeVar, there's no way De'Aaron Fox doesn't get picked before him.
Yeah, he should have been on the Sixers right now.
He should.
If he's on the Sixers right now, they are a 4 seed in the Book it.
He did serious about that.
It ain't got nothing to do because him and Ben Simmons is the same player.
Really.
They need a score. Lonzo Ball's not.
He can take that pressure out. With those 2 playmakers, and you got what Rob Covington is doing this year, ding, And with Joel Embiid playing the way he is, they'll force
They need Markelle Fultz, dog. Markelle Fultz is a scorer.
Yeah, they need to pay people their money back.
Trying to tell you.
I'm just
you gonna eat those.
I'm just talking about.
I hope so. For real, because what he doing right now is wrong. I'm hot.
It ain't got shit to do with him, dog.
He ain't even hurt no more, dog.
Yes, he is.
He's not hurt no more. Right now, today, he's not hurt.
I ain't gonna do that.
And he shoot like I shoot with my left hand, dude. He can't shoot.
That's what's up. But I'm telling you, the reason they drafted Markelle Fultz was because if they wanted a pass first point guard, they would have got Lonzo.
Right.
They don't need a pass first point because they have Ben Simmons.
It's true. I'm agreeing with you.
Right.
I'm just saying if he went somewhere else,
right,
like his game matures in the NBA well.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I'm saying. So he fits into a system that already has two cornerstones already. That don't need him to be the guy yet. Sky's the limit.
Is the risk worth the reward with Lonzo Ball?
If I'm an NBA GM in 2 years and I need a point guard.
In 2021, that's when he becomes a free agent.
Right. I need a point guard.
Right.
Depending on next year.
Yep.
Because I know what he's going to do this year.
Yep.
Depending on next year, I got him.
No, it's going to be. It's going to be other teams that sign him if the Lakers don't sign him.
Because, you got to think about it. There's going to be teams that stink.
Yeah.
That just need LeVar to come in and revitalize the franchise.
Yeah, Phoenix Suns signing LeVar.
Trying to say, LeVar Ball keeps this shit up. We are watching the E True Hollywood story as we go about the NBA season right now.
Think about this. In 2 years, he goes to the Clippers.
Yeah.
That's the biggest show in the city. He's left the Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers are doing their thing. They signed their free agents they need this year, whatever.
Sure.
He goes to the Clippers and becomes the guy.
He ain't the guy though. He's not that. He's not no.
But LeVar's going to sell him like it.
Yeah,
but nobody wants to buy what LeVar is selling anymore.
Somebody's going to always buy the bullshit.
He can't fool us twice.
He got to fool us twice.
Now he done fooled us 3 times.
He fooled me.
Yeah, nah.
I know he monkey. No, he ain't fooled me. For real.
My thing is, I think he's.
You don't have any big baller brand apparel?
It sucks. If it looked halfway decent, I'd bought some shoes. Honest truth.
Lou got some slides.
Yeah,
I'm not spending $250 on the slides, bro.
In a way.
I don't want no Gucci slides.
No, Lou gotta show me them
Louis
slides. He gotta show me them slides.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta see them slides.
Yeah, you gotta show me them slides. Lou. I don't know about that.
I'm not spending $250 on the slides.
But those shoes a little bit. I gotta show me them slides, Lou.
If the shoes look anyway decent, I probably would have got them. But every pair of shoes they put out with
everything that they do is trash.
Yeah.
But whatever. Y'all ready to start with halftime? Let's go.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening. I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. And we're going to jump right into it. We're talking about some very sketchy, some may say racist, or comments that Fox News host Laura Ingraham said about LeBron James. If you keep up with politics and who does news and who says what, Fox News is known to be more conservative, a little more one-sided approach to a lot of things. But he's continuing to take the high road because he says she's just creating more awareness for what we need to continue to talk about and what we need to continue to address, because she's essentially proven his point. And I appreciate him for definitely taking the high road. There's probably a lot of things he could have said, but I'm proud of him for that. And I want him to continue to do the things that he's doing. But Laura Ingraham, you're the bum of the week, man. Just sometimes some people just hate on things. And I heard Steve Harvey say one time that a dog doesn't bark at a car that's not moving. So we got to keep moving. We got to keep striving for excellence. Laura Ingraham, you're the bum of the week, man. Get your life. You and Fox News. I don't like y'all anyway. Anyway, so we're going to move on. Oh, a side note, guys. A side note. Hey, go see Black Panther. Great movie. Great movie. Go see it. My people, we don't have to dress in African garb to go see Black Panther. Come on now. Like, I was at the movies and I saw people dressed like Stan when he was selling Martin the restaurant. Like, I don't get it. Like, the incense man, they were dressed like the incense man at the African Street Festival. Come on, dude. Y'all don't got to do that, man. Just go see the movie. It's cool. It's okay. You don't have to wear African garb. All right? Hey, I'm the coach, Coach Brown it is, Rue, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First thing he talked about, of course, was LeBron James and that lady. Gave her too much shine in the first half.
So shut up and just do her news.
Yeah, not for sure. I think
Or just shut up.
I didn't think it was gonna pick up that much steam. It picked up a lot of steam.
Yeah,
It's a perfect weekend.
Yeah.
Probably not to here.
Yeah, it
Everything
was on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
And it's LeBron.
yeah.
Like, yeah, again, you feel how you want to feel about him on the court and things he does on the court. But off the court, come on, he's a model citizen.
He model citizen. This is the thing. I was mad at LeBron because he was on the sideline with the threes and all that shot to Sean Washington. That's his screen saver, and he loved it. And so that right there, I was hot at him, but I had to come back and help him out.
Yeah.
And I wonder, and I be thinking to myself, why you don't like LeBron James? He's all right. He does shit like the three guys. All that shit. That's what throws me off.
I know you shouldn't like.
Oh.
Go ahead.
But moving on to Black Panther, who shouldn't I like, dog?
Still Weezy.
But moving on to Black Panther,
Panther.
nobody at the table has seen Black Panther as of today.
I'm going tomorrow, for sure.
Whoa.
I'm going tomorrow, man. Check it out.
Going tomorrow.
It's a big sports weekend.
Huge sports weekend. Yeah, for sure.
I
But
just didn't want to sit in the first weekend. I was sitting the first weekend out.
just a lot of traffic. Not with a lot of crowds and traffic and stuff.
Yeah.
Just a lot going on. But
I'll be there tomorrow for sure.
you in there, pause.
Yeah. We'll give a good update next week.
Yeah, good update.
Yeah,
For sure.
Next week. You want to see this week?
Yeah, y'all ready to start the second half?
I mean, I want to talk about something Coach Brown said though.
Please. Yeah.
The African guard.
Yeah.
He gonna get. They gonna come for his head.
Oh yeah, listen.
But it's true though.
It's serious.
Yeah.
But it's true. You gotta come there like you're selling black soap for real. Like you gotta.
Should I delete that?
Possibly.
Possibly.
But my thing.
You ain't for real. You ain't gonna feel like a cocoa butter for real.
Second half.
Screw it. Fuck everything I
The second half is underway.
Second half, 2017-18 NBA All-Star Weekend recap. Before we get started, I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Joe.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking, baby?
Yes, sir. Got it going. NBA All-Star Weekend 2018 began on Friday night in Los Angeles with a pair of fun matchups in the celebrity game we'll talk about.
You excited about this? It's like a Super Bowl view.
I'm one of my favorite times of the year, All-Star Weekend, because right before it's always, or right after, a couple of years prior, it was the trade deadline. It's just a good time of the year, for sure. But that was just a start with the celebrity game and the Rise of Stars game. As the yearly showcase continues to ramp up in excitement on Saturday with the popular trio of the Skills Challenge, the three-point contest, and the dunk contest. And the weekend, of course, wraps up on an All-Star game. The Bucks are traditional East versus West. Now we have Team LeBron James versus Team Steph Curry. So FSP is here to break down the entire weekend. FSP staff, most definitely. First thing we'll talk about, man, celebrity game breakdown. Team Clippers, coached by Katie Nolan. She has a show coming up on ESPN that I'm not too excited about, but I'm excited about. What happened to Bomani's show?
He said they're still in production.
Okay.
He said it's all he can say at this point.
Okay. And and then Team Lakers was coached by Rachel Nichols, who's the star of the NBA The Jump. One of my favorite people on ESPN.
I like Rachel Nichols.
I like Rachel Nichols for sure. They won 75-66. Rapper Quavo was named Most Valuable Player Friday night's 2018 Celebrity Game. He had 19 points. And Andre DeGrassi, who was out there just putting up shots, he looked crazy, scored 17. And Rachel Demeter from NBA TV fame, she scored 17 points. Now, Justin Bieber was ballyhooed, said that, hey, the last time he played, he won MVP. Yeah. So
last time he was in LA, he won MVP.
Yeah, him and Quavo were late additions.
Yeah.
But who looked bad at the celebrity game?
Well, my choice. Yeah, well. Nick Cannon looked like crap.
Nick Cannon's played in 10 straight celebrity games.
He's always going to show up.
Yeah.
You need to let it go, man.
He needs to rotate. Somebody else needs that spot.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't bring back Master P.
Ooh, Master P. They were talking about Master P. They were saying that people trying to check in. Master P wouldn't let people check in.
Right.
Come on, P. Jamie Foxx looked bad too.
Jamie Foxx. Okay, let's be honest. Quavo looked bad on that block.
Let's keep it a buck.
Like,
Quavo, people are talking about how great of a player Quavo is. He's just better than the people that's out there.
He's a
Quavo couldn't beat me.
Ooh,
Okay.
Quavo couldn't beat me.
Mm.
Set it up. Y'all know Quavo? Set it up.
All right.
Quavo couldn't beat me.
Yeah, he was Euro stepping.
Yeah. But that's a solid Euro step.
Nah, yeah.
That's a solid Euro step.
Playing the Steph Currys.
Yeah.
He scored 19 in that
Scored 19.
game. He scored that game.
We're going to get to that. Who surprised you in the game?
Quavo actually surprised. I heard he could hoop. And I'm not one of them people who watch Instagram videos and
Right.
stuff like that. But he did look good out there.
He did.
Like,
He was hooping.
Yeah, he took it serious too.
He was serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was ball hogging.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
had his sleeves on like AI, you know, he's ready to hoop.
left hand honcho.
Yeah.
Left hand honcho. Let's see. Now the person surprised me, Bubba Watson.
Okay.
He just shot a 70
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah, earlier.
He shot 70 that day.
Yeah.
Came out, hoop. Now, granted, T-Mac threw shit to
Come
the
on.
rafters
Yes,
one
let's be
time,
honest.
and also Rachel Demita from NBA TV
Yeah.
fame, NBA 2K fame, excuse me. She played at Old Dominion. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
She was shooting that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It was a solid, entertaining game.
It was a solid, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was solid.
Very entertaining.
Yeah.
It was something, I always like watching the celebrity game because I look and I say, I know I can get out this bitch and at least get a dub. You hear me? I'm getting a dub. Easy. Listen,
Easy?
it's the easiest dub of my life.
I'm in a dub in a control game like that with referees and stuff. I'm
Man.
getting a dub. Maybe getting 25.
Yeah. Camera in face.
I'm getting a dub.
Yeah, you getting a
You
dub?
getting 3. I'm getting a dub. I'm getting 3.
Damn. How many you getting, Jeff?
I've been 10. Just
Yeah,
solid
10.
10.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to triple double though.
You gonna 10 rebounds.
10 and 12.
10, 10, 12.
Yeah, easy. Book that.
Camera's always on,
yeah,
Jeff.
yeah.
Yeah.
That low block.
Yeah, book that.
Are you getting a bucket?
Man, mid-range game is everything.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get a bucket. And I'm gonna be fresh out there too. I ain't wearing the Supreme sleeve, nothing like that. I'm gonna have some good shoes on, for sure.
Nice Kobe.
Great coat. ID. I'm gonna be prepared. That bitch
You'll
gonna
be
have,
prepared.
for sure. For sure.
You bring the headband out
When
with
did you
you.
get that FSP celebrity game?
You know what? That'll be good.
Okay.
Look at that.
I go put up, man, listen. Phew.
Alright, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You're
better
right. You're right.
rolling.
You're right. You're right.
There you
Camera's
go.
always
I'll
on.
get my intramural team back together.
Yeah.
From state.
For sure. Yeah, I know for sure. I never forget, boy, one of those intramural games, put on a fucking show. One of those intramural games. Oh shit, that was a show. Anyway,
I coached the boys up to the chip. Almost
You
to the
did?
chip.
Yeah.
We fell short in the semifinals.
that happens.
It
Man.
happens.
That happens for sure.
Shout out to P.O.
Shout out to P.O. Man.
Can I tell a quick story?
Go ahead,
Just to piss
shoot
them
it
off?
up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Game on the line.
Okay.
We down 4 in the mirror game. This is
Yeah.
4-6.
Yeah.
Packed gym, 8 o'clock game.
Oh yeah.
You know,
for sure.
packed.
Oh, packed.
You know,
That bitch packed.
oh my God. P.O. make the steal.
Yeah.
Still now, running away still.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there. Fast break by itself. This is the baggy era though.
Yeah.
Short spell.
Short spell.
Right. Missed the layup.
Missed that thing.
Lost
Yeah.
Lost the game.
the game.
But that's something you.
That's
That's
a
something.
high.
Hey, no, for real. Let's move on to the
Yeah.
USA versus World Rising Stars.
I ain't cussed that much in my life.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's something. That's almost social suicide.
If it wasn't P.O., anybody else would have made it.
That's true.
Yeah, you know, he's a people guy.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, 108 international players from a record 42 countries and territories were on opening night rosters for the 2017-18 NBA season. Now, 10 of those players lit up Staples Center's Friday night game that pitted the USA versus the world's Rising Stars. Pitted basically with all sophomores and rookies. Now, the actual world team won 155 to 124.
They were hooping.
They were, listen,
From the gate.
that team was stacked. Well, they did that wrong.
Yeah. This was the first year. It was like, man, you can't do this no more.
Hey, man.
This ain't right.
Woo. Now, Sacramento Kings wing Bogdan Bogdanovic, a 25-year-old rookie from Serbia, the game's oldest player, of course, had 26 points off the bench.
Yeah.
7 threes on 13 attempts. Now, no defense was played in this one, but 155, they need, like you said, Jeff, they need to switch this up.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was a bad display.
Once you got on the court, you saw it too. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
And the world was only favored by 4 points.
No.
Somebody need to pick teams again on that one. Like
Yeah, they
Shaq
need to.
team
They're
versus
probably-
other team.
They'll probably
Yeah.
go back to that.
Yeah. Ben Simmons had 11 points on 13 assists. Sarge had 18 points. Laurie Marketing and Bull had 15 points, and Jamal Murray had 21. And the average age of that team is 21.4 years old.
Did you watch Ben Simmons in that game? He ain't got no
Yeah.
flair to his game.
Now he's
He's all business all the time.
he is. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
serious. He's
Yeah.
a serious
Serious
kid.
kid.
Yeah.
No.
Laugh a little bit, man.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't know why he acts like that. Yeah. I think it's the Australian in him. He's usually a little bit more like playful, but
And that's
Nah.
what did. I mean, honestly, when he was at LSU, that's what
Mhm.
made me like, I don't know.
yeah.
Because he was just he was just going,
Going through the
regular-
motions?
Yeah,
Oh,
going
yeah.
through the motions.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
Yeah.
So when it got to the NBA,
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
ballgame.
So who looked bad in this game to you?
I'm gonna be honest. Team USA went full dunk contest
Yeah.
and didn't really care. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nah, so they just didn't play with any like.
They just want to go full dunk contest.
Yeah, the whole USA team looked bad.
Yeah.
Jalen Brown was killing. He had 35 points.
But still,
Yeah, that team. Damn, they got their ass kicked
from the start.
from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching that game. I was like, damn. It was actually a bad game to watch.
Yeah.
It wasn't that fun to watch.
Nah,
Nah, for sure. But listen to what happened for Bogdanovich in the last 9 months. He was all EuroLeague first team, won a EuroLeague championship, EuroLeague Final Four MVP, Turkish League champion, Finals MVP, and he was on the All Euro basket team, all within the last 9 months. So it was time for him to leave and come over and do some work. The only thing is he's behind Buddy Hield, and it's gonna be hard for him to play.
Yeah.
got a hoop, man.
But Bogdanovich, he was shooting that thing.
Pretty sure. Yeah, he surprised everybody.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and he's having a good year, second half of the season for sure.
What about you with De'Aaron Fox?
De'Aaron Fox, man, something about him too.
It's a little funny out there.
Nah, that's not his game. He's just
I thought that was his game. That's his game.
He can't
Up and down
shoot.
the floor.
yeah. I mean, he can't shoot like that though. So I mean, but he's super athletic.
Kentucky sure can't use him right now.
Man.
They just won their last game. They ain't lost 3 though,
Yeah.
They sure can't use him.
and they saying the hammer's about to drop on college basketball
College basketball as a whole.
as a whole,
Yeah.
like big time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. We just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
hey, now they're saying like teams are
A lot
gonna
of
be
teams.
like affected, like lottery picks aren't gonna be able to play,
Like
Yeah.
Duke.
like Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that follows Calipari around. You know
Sure.
that.
He's dipping this year. Look,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He coaching like it too. Like he knows something about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he knows. The higher ups know. He knows.
Yeah, he knows for sure. Let's move on to the skills challenge. The Knicks' Kristaps Porzingis was unable to defend his 2017 title, having torn his ACL earlier this month. In the third year of the guards versus the bigs in the Taco Bell skills challenge, the guards finally won. Brooklyn Nets 6'6" point guard, which I did not know that he played point guard. Spencer Dinwiddie defeated the Chicago Bulls' Laurie Marketing in the final round to take home the skills challenge trophy. This skills challenge, you can tell people just going through the motions.
Yeah.
I made the stupid mistake to go with Lou Williams, knowing that Lou Williams he's just there. He's just there. Lou Williams there to score. If it ain't about like putting some scores or putting some buckets up,
Yeah, he don't really care.
come on.
Yeah. This ain't his thing.
He ready
It's
to
not
go out
him.
tonight. That's how he ready.
Yeah,
He ready to go
I
out.
bet it was a party where he was
Oh,
at.
it was it's always a part of it.
That's
Lou
how I
Williams.
didn't hang out with Lou Will for real.
No, for sure. But the thing is, what people mess up on was that chest pass at the top of the key. You got at net. Well, of course, the 3-point at the top of the key, but the chest pass,
chest pass.
you got to do that.
Yeah.
Your boy Embiid tried to cheat.
Yeah. And then tried to deny that he didn't.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's that about?
I don't know. But Spencer Dinwiddie is having a breakout season with the Nets.
Yeah.
They
tried to trade him,
I was just about to say that. The Cavs tried to get him.
Yeah.
But with injuries to Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell, he's been playing a lot, putting a lot of shots up too.
That's my kind of guy.
High volume.
My kind of guy.
That is your kind of point guard. 6'6" point guard shoots a lot, for sure.
Prototype.
Yeah. That's all you need, right? Let's move on to the 3-point contest. Now, in an event that saw some really poor shooting, you can tell everybody went out the night before. Dude, Paul George.
Oh man,
Oh my,
George.
did he get 10?
He's 9.
Scored 9 points.
He's in last place. Eric Gordon, you see Eric Gordon? He went back to LA and had a really good time. That was tough to watch.
Yeah.
I think they made Eric Gordon way too late, man. Shooting last. That's a long wait.
But did he go last?
The first one. My first.
Yeah, he won that because he won it the year before.
Yeah.
He won last.
Yeah. But my boy D Book stood out from the rest. He did a full night's sleep.
He won the war of attrition. That's all he
know.
did.
28 in that final round. Yeah, he was shooting that thing.
Yeah.
With Devin Booker, this is something good for him.
Yeah.
Because it catapults him for people that haven't really seen him.
Yeah.
Besides me, I've been saying Devin Booker is the best
All
two
right,
guard.
we
Not
every
him.
week.
Yeah, for sure. It's not y'all first rodeo, huh? But it's good for him.
Sean Kaiser.
Yeah, Sean. I've been hey, they've been dogging my boy DK. Hey,
He out of there, dude.
woo!
He's done.
Hey, man. And it ain't his fault, man.
Nah, it's not.
But damn, they got DK. Man, they talk.
He might be in the NFL next year.
Man,
They
they talking. Woo. But but it was a perfect event for D-Book to get a lot of shine playing in the Kobe Pro Trolls.
Yeah.
So look good out there. It's my guy. I got to get that Devin Booker jersey. I want that world. Nah, I want that world Ben Simmons jersey
That was
too.
dope.
The
That
jerseys
was dope.
for the world game.
Yeah, that was dope.
Now the USA jersey was trash.
But the world game was dope.
The world's jersey was tough. Yeah, tough. Let's move on to the last Saturday night contest. Slam dunk contest. Now, 2017 Verizon Slam Dunk champion Glenn Robinson of Indiana, working his way back from an ankle surgery, so he wasn't able to defend his title. Donovan Mitchell, the NBA's shining star right now,
Chill out.
his season just keeps getting better, Jeff. He needed at least a 47 on his final dunk in the championship round to defeat Larry Nance Jr. of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he secured a 48 for the win.
That dunk was a 48.
DJ Khaled was tripping up there.
DJ Khaled was hungry.
He was tripping.
You know, the Weight Watchers.
Yeah, Weight Watchers 10 DJ Khaled. He was ready to eat. Trying to get out of there. But Donovan Mitchell did a lot, paid a lot of odes to
Vince Carter.
Yeah, Vince Carter, Daryl Griffin, who also went to Louisville, played for the Jazz as well. So, but the best dunk of the night was done by Larry Nance,
The double tap.
the double tap. Yeah. That was the best dunk of the night.
That's a good dunk.
Yeah, that was a good
That's
dunk.
Creative dunk.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good dunk.
Yeah, that's the thing about the slam dunk contest. There's basically nothing else to do. There's no material.
Right.
What else can they do, Jeff?
The dunk contest looked better the second time I watched. I watched it again today,
Okay.
and it looked a lot better. Now, live, I was underwhelmed on a lot
Yeah.
of that stuff, but
Yeah,
I watched it again today. I was like, that's pretty impressive.
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole thing was lackluster. Donovan Mitchell kept throwing the ball off the glass.
Yeah.
Larry Nance, he looked good. Larry Nance has some good. He's just too tall.
He's just 6'9" with it.
He has some good. Like he was windmilling the.
Yeah, he sure was.
And taking it.
I'm talking.
back,
He
though.
palmed the
he
ball.
was-
He pretty much windmilled with one hand.
Yeah.
He palmed it and windmilled the ball.
Yeah. Now and then you look, with props.
Yeah.
Not a lot of props this year, other than
You can't jump over Kevin Hart kneeling down.
I didn't get
That don't really that
Big Oladipo dropped the ball.
yeah.
I didn't understand what he was. He was one thing about
Black
singing
man.
or something.
Yeah.
or that dance routine. he
Or
put
Bria
on.
Miles.
Oh,
Bria Miles.
His first, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Now, his first dunk was just a regular dunk.
Donovan Mitchell's dating Chris Lighty's dog. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Chris.
Chris
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Chris Lighty for sure. But is the dunk contest in crisis?
No. If we get
Last year's was awful.
that dude was trash.
This year was far less entertaining.
We just need my man
Zach LaVine.
to get healthy,
Yep.
and we're gonna be all right.
Aaron Gordon,
Aaron
right
Gordon,
back.
No, last year's was pretty good, right? When Aaron Gordon went between his legs, that was a good dunk contest.
It wasn't awful.
Yeah.
Maybe I was a little too far off.
Yeah.
But it wasn't good.
We know who we need back.
We don't. That's it.
That's it. We
Yeah.
know who we need back.
You know,
Yeah.
they need to put so much into it, man.
Well,
Like if you
What
gonna,
can they do?
they're never gonna get the stars back.
Yeah, the stars. Yeah, it's just not
Unless
worth it.
Zion, if Zion play 1 year in college next year,
Which
and
you
then of course, and then he comes to the league and he gets in the dunk contest through the roof.
will.
You
Yeah.
need people like that.
they need to
You
do
need-
one round. If you're gonna mimic somebody's dunk, it need to be like one round, and then they need to pick. You know what? We're gonna spin the wheel. You got to do Jordan's.
Don't ever do that spin the wheel crap.
Spin wheel straight.
They did that one.
Yeah, that
year.
didn't
was
work.
bad. That was real
Tell me.
bad.
Telling you now who's gonna win the 2019.
Who?
Hamidou Diallo plays in Kentucky right now. He'll win the slam dunk
He
contest.
sure can't shoot a free throw.
No matter. It's lottery pick.
Here we go with that. Here we go. Is that your guy?
Hamid been my guy. Yeah.
That's your guy.
That's my guy. Yeah, most definitely.
Trey Young and him's your guy. That's, you got the best.
Hey, nah. I'm just see.
Trey Young's your guy, right?
Look,
No. We're not gonna let you back up on that. Yeah, don't you let him. Trey Young's your guy, right? Yes.
You backing up off a Trey?
I'm not backing up off Trae Young. This is what I'm saying.
All right.
Anytime that I watch a lot of college basketball,
Okay.
watch a lot of high school basketball.
Yeah.
So in turn, me saying Trae Young is going to be good, that doesn't mean he's my guy. But if you want me to take Trae Young,
No.
I'll take Trae Young.
Because you
I
just
ain't
said, just 2 weeks ago, we was doing the mid-season song.
Now, what I said, go
You
ahead.
said, like I said, I knew Trae Young was going. You said that.
Is that, I mean, it's my guy, though?
He's saying, yes, I know he's going to be cold. I'm not saying
And
he's my
John,
guy.
Lonzo Ball was your guy, too.
Lonzo Ball's not my guy.
Jay, you the one told me about Lonzo Ball.
That don't mean that it's my guy, though.
Dude.
I just watch a lot of high school basketball.
That was your guy.
My guy? No, that's not my guy. My guy was Markelle Fultz.
You need to get rid of him.
That's your guy.
That's
That's
my
definitely
guy.
your guy.
That's my guy.
Markelle
I'm
Fultz
going
is
through the
different.
dirt with Markelle Fultz.
All right, pick your guy right now.
Fultz.
No, I'm talking about in this year's draft.
Fultz. Now,
Yeah, he gonna be this year's draft.
Hamidou Diallo.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Michael Porter Jr.
Shit.
I'll be back. Draft day, I have my guy.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Draft day, I have my guy.
Can we talk about the All-Star game that's coming up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
With so little defense being played, the NBA All-Star game has been much more of a glorified pickup game.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James, Stephen Curry, like we mentioned earlier, were the leading vote getters. So now they are the captains.
Yeah.
Team LeBron was widely considered to be the superior favorites. That is, till DeMarcus Cousins goes down, Kristaps Porzingis goes down, and of course, Kevin Love goes down, and John Wall.
God,
They took some hits.
Yeah.
who we got left?
So it's a good, replaced by Andre Drummond, Goran Dragic, and Kemba Walker.
We heard. We heard. We got KD though, right?
You got LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis.
Oh, we got a score.
And
Russ Westbrook.
Yes.
Oh, we good.
And,
we good.
teams, of course, LaMarcus Aldridge, Brad Beal, Victor Oladipo.
Oh, we good.
Yeah.
I'm starting 5. We good. We're gonna beat them by 20 tonight.
What you think they'll start? Russell Westbrook?
No, they're gonna start Kyrie.
No, what I'm saying is but you have to have somebody because DeMarcus Cousins was a starter.
Yeah.
So I mean, they can start whoever the hell
They
they want.
probably pause. No, they probably Russ.
Yeah.
The backcourt. He move LeBron to the front.
So
Yeah.
who can come off the bench?
It don't matter. that bitch is rough.
Kyrie ain't coming off the bench.
Team Curry, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, alongside Stephen Curry, with Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, Al Horford, Damian Lillard, Kyle Lowry, Karl Anthony Towns make up the bench.
Let me tell you something. That team was in trouble
Yeah.
until the injuries happened.
They was in
They
trouble.
was in
They was in
trouble.
trouble. Did they still have Boogie,
You know what I'm saying?
the Zinger,
They were
John Wall,
trouble.
Kevin Love?
They were gonna probably get beat as bad as your team that you drafted
Yeah.
to my team.
Man, listen, we're still looking for that NBA 2K game. We can get it happen. Now,
That team,
Team LeBron is favored by 4 points. 3.5.
Give me Team LeBron all day.
Yeah. And the winning team will receive $100,000 this year, compared to $50,000.
Each
And
player get $100,000.
for the winning team, and the losing team gets $25,000. So with this set the tone to be a little bit more competitive?
That's a big.
That's a
difference.
big, yeah, 50 more grand.
Yeah. No, wait, you said 25 or 50,000?
No, it's 100,000 for the winners, 25 for the losers.
Just 75,000.
That's a big. Well, last year was 50,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and you know, plenty of points will be scored, but I think it will be a little bit more competitive. It just depends on how the tone is set with the actual starters. The starters have to bring the intensity, and I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
For sure. Last year was 192 to 182, and then the year before that was 196, 173.
That was rough.
And MVP last year was Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
And in both 2015 and 16, it was Russell Westbrook.
Who won MVP this year?
My boy, why not? Call it right now.
I don't know about
3P?
You bet that?
Anthony Davis set a record with
Yeah.
Anthony Davis set a record last year with 52 points. So
They gave him that though.
can we give some predictions?
Wait,
Since you already shot your shot, we was gonna get there.
My bad.
Prediction
excited.
you got? I'm going Team Steph, man.
I'm going Team LeBron for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Westbrook MVP.
Yeah,
He's gonna be one to take a series from jump.
Who team is Lou Williams on?
Nobody.
he doesn't play.
No, I thought he got in for somebody injured or something.
No, Goran Dragic did.
That's my bad. I thought he got in for somebody got injured.
Yeah.
They still didn't put Lou Williams in?
Nah,
Put Goran Dragic.
Goran Dragic. What's East Coast? I mean Eastern Conference, Western Conference. Yeah. But I definitely got Team Steph winning 174-169. Yeah, for sure.
I really think there's going to be a play in the first quarter, maybe a hard foul, maybe something.
It's going to get serious.
It's going to set the tone early.
They're going to get serious.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Team Steph, Giannis Antetokounmpo MVP.
Russ gets a triple double MVP again.
I'm gonna go with KD.
He should have got it.
He goes for MVP every
Russ
year,
should've got
though.
it.
Clown ass shit.
Russ should have got it last year.
I'm gonna go with KD to get MVP.
He was trying to get MVP.
He should have got it last
He was
year.
trying.
Only
Anthony Davis.
reason he didn't get it because they gave the last.
Russell Westbrook does go for it
Every year.
He takes it. He's like Kobe.
He's not taking it serious. He's trying to get MVP.
After the interview I seen, I can't compare nobody to Kobe.
Nobody in the world is
what I'm
Kobe.
about to say was like Kobe. He takes the All-Star game seriously. Because Kobe, one of Kobe's last All-Star game when he blocked LeBron for the win, Kobe was taking that game way more serious than anybody on the court. Because he knew it was his last time being to play on that high level of a stage against people of that caliber. Like, the Lakers weren't going to be shit. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what he did. So, Westbrook is going to play this game like he always does, run away and climb.
Yeah, I got Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I got
MVP.
KD.
He's going to have 35 points.
3-time MVP.
I got KD.
Now I do what I want.
Kobe got 3.
The sequel.
The sequel to Kobe.
Now I do what I want. The sequel.
Now I do what I want.
So let us know, man, what y'all think about the All-Star game. See if we were right, wrong.
Now I do what I want.
For sure. Let us know, man. What's up, Weezy? What you got up for the people, man?
This week, man, I'm back to normal now. I ain't a little sick.
Yeah. You were a little sick.
I'm a little tired.
Under the weather.
I'm back.
But you back. Jeff Sinus is still kicking strong, for sure. Let us know, man. Please tweet us with questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
God
dang.
Tell a friend.
Shout out to that on the TV network group chat, man. Group chat pop.
Group chat popping.
Group chat popping.
Sure. Shout out to that, man.
Let's get you up out of there.
Hey, you say you looked at me like that. Hey, you forget what you shout out them for?
Is everything paid for?
Everything paid for your
Camera's always on.
For sure, man. The revolution will be podcasting.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.